I think like any mom, I struggled with body image issues after giving birth. You don't come out of the hospital looking the same as you did before baby. It just doesn't happen.
Did you get ice cream?
My last bump photo was just very viral. It was so big from the twins that it sagged over my belly. And so some people had some amazing comments like, oh hell no, this is the saggiest belly I've ever seen. Why would you post this disgusting pic of yourself and think that others are impressed? Yikes, we're trying to forget that we saw this. It's not sexy to have these scars hanging out. There is nothing sexy about stretch marks. My opinion has changed about beauty since being pregnant. Before I had my babies, I was actually a bikini competitor, so I had a pretty nice physique. I was shocked when I heard I was having twins. Oh, you just dropped ice cream on the carpet. Boo-boo? Silly. On the day of my induction, I was 38 weeks, and after laboring for almost 24 hours, I ended up receiving an emergency C-section. I was honestly the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. My babies came out healthy and happy, and I just couldn't be happier about that.
Are you hungry for lunch, Juicy Biscuit?
No.
What do you want to eat?
I'm not hungry for anything.
I was honestly scared to look at the scars at first. I tried to keep the bandages on as long as possible, and when I first came out of the hospital, my belly still looked almost 6 months pregnant. It was very intimidating for me.
She had a lot of stretch marks on her stomach, and her abs physically split. And she had the scar from the C-section. It's totally worth it because we got 2 awesome, healthy baby boys from it.
I think the lowest point for me, confidence-wise, was a few months down the road when I'm still seeing the separation of my abs, the scars are still there, the stretch marks are still there. And knowing and having to accept that that's just going to be my new reality. It's very difficult to, as a fitness professional, come back post-pregnancy, and there's a lot of expectation for people to see you bounce back right away. When I'm working out, I see a lot of just the skin flapping over. So that's really difficult to deal with. As far as the stretch marks, I mean, that's completely different. I never thought of myself being somebody who even had stretch marks.
After a certain point in time, she just became more open with it and started to post on social media about it. And I think that she got a lot of positive feedback from people. And I think that encouraged her to do it more. And I think that really has encouraged her to be more positive about it to others and with herself.
One day I just let it all hang out, and this was the first time that I really showed off the reality of what motherhood is and what it really looks like.
You ready? We're gonna do the jumping jacks? Okay.
Putting yourself out there on social media is very, very scary. Every time I push post, I have this rush of emotions. Is everybody going to hate me? Everyone struggles with something. So my scars are nothing compared to the scars of people who have really suffered. It's impossible to look at my 3 sons and not feel proud that I was able to carry them to full term. That is what I have to carry in my mind every time I look down and I see the scars and I see the stretch marks. That scar was able to give life. So it's beauty to me.